Ah, Rayman, our limbless hero. So many fond memories and insane frustration when reminiscing about this little guy. Rayman was a simple 2D platformer with imaginative themes and a silent but comical protagonist, and a game that some of us here at Smonix have not yet beaten. We had gotten to the end, but were halted in our fight for justice against Mr. Dark, heinous cartoon villain that he is. And those incredibly numerous Electoons were also the stopping point. Finding and freeing all of them from their cages was just as painful. The gameplay of Rayman was simple at first: jump, punch, or prone to get past the baddies. But then things became complicated. Rayman learned to run, and even glide with his awesome hairdo, and hang from the many out-of-place floating platforms. Previously inaccessible areas would be open to you once you attained the right ability for progressing to the area. It was exciting learning these new abilities, but the challenges that came from having to utilize them effectively bumped up the difficulty rather quickly. Ever come across an invulnerable enemy? It's not fun, is it? Enter the lightning bolt shooting drums and flutes that you have to jump on while avoiding sneak attacks. So much, we wanted nothing more than to fire Rayman's righteous fist of justice into their beady bloodshot eyes and be done with them. But oh no, they persist in their watching and their incandescent mocking. Always staring, always waiting for when you least want a slow 2D lightning bolt to float your way. Abbreviated fist shaking at the heavens. And I think we all remember that one really dark cave, which is just like, what the hell? Basically, there's a certain level that's almost completely pitch black with only the shining light of Rayman's fists to lead the way. This lack of visibility to our young minds stumped us in more ways than one. We ruled it impossible to proceed and kept drowning in the dark, damp cave. Even our siblings, who at the time were self-proclaimed better at the game, couldn't fathom how to conquer this obstacle. However, one fateful day, several years later, we reached this point in the game again, our worst nemesis. Through trial and error, practice and patience, we jumped, we soared, and we won. No longer did this level best us so, we wept in triumph, not really, and steeled ourselves for the next stage, which we then got stuck on, and yeah, we left the game again. Mr. Dark's minions of doom were a pain in the soul of Rayman's ankle-less sneakers. From a speedy mosquito to giant terrifying scorpion, Rayman had his work cut out for him. Interactions with the bosses were often surprising and kept us on edge. Generally, you had mini-boss fights as well, and instances of fleeing as fast as your legless feet could carry you. These bosses turned out to be chumps compared to the other puzzles in the game, but we can't comment on Mr. Dark, the elusive supervillain. You know, talking about Rayman has made us want to go back and play it again, and realize how really bad we are at it. So for now, we bid you good day and encourage you to play this PS1 classic for yourself.